This is an emergency broadcast. This is not a test.
You are listening to Brapwatch.
Hello and welcome to Brapwatch episode 7.
Hi guys. An interesting development. I'm not using this because I've lost my microphone privileges because I don't know how to use one.
Yeah, thank you, our newest patron over on Patreon /Brapwatch. Jordan, appreciate the recommendation. I hope this sounds okay. Also, great job at your show last night.
Oh yeah, I missed it.
Yeah, you've been missing a lot of things recently, haven't you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Look, for the record, I wasn't there either. However,
you at least communicated you weren't going to go. You didn't buy a ticket and then edge everyone for fucking 3 hours, being like, oh, I can't wait to be there. I'll see you soon.
imagine buying a $30 ticket. Imagine buying a $30 ticket and you can't even pay your rent.
Well, that's actually so easy to imagine because this same dumbass fucking has us go and spend $70 on tickets for clubs for their birthday. I guess club money's not a fucking problem. It's every other transaction where the money is tough. Anyway, yeah, I'm pissed at Amy if you can't tell.
I hope you're enjoying that coconut water.
It's really good.
I spit in it.
It's the last thing you're eating this week.
Nothing tastes as good as Skinny feels. I'm kidding. I am!
I simply don't believe you.
Okay, what do I need to do? Get a Wingstop 10-piece?
Oh my god. I'm gonna have to do so much noise reduction on that lavalier track. It's fine.
I'm sorry.
No, it's all good. It's all good. This is the sound of the future of Brapwatch. Because Amy can't use a fucking microphone.
Yeah. You want to turn that off? Or just turn it to 1?
Yeah.
I hope it's not because of my breath.
The air purifier? No, it's probably me fucking sweating. I went and grabbed all the equipment from work, and I locked it up, and then I was like, all right, got everything, got Amy's, special needs microphone. I've got it all. And then I was like, okay, cool. I'm going to text everyone that I'm on my way. Didn't have my phone. So I had to unlock like the 7 locks of the building, re-enter the passcode. It was a lot.
What a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
All
Just to
because
grab my
someone
phone in
didn't
the
show up
kitchen.
to Brat Rave.
I know, right? All of my problems can trace back to Amy not going to Brat Rave. That was fun though. I wish you both were there. It was a really good time.
What the fuck?
One of us is on the remote.
It's not me. The remote should be on that corner.
Oh yeah, my fat ass. Sorry about that.
Turn the TV off.
But anyway, Brap Rave. Yep, Brat Rave was very fun.
It looked really good.
It was.
I
great.
wish I was there. Yeah, I bet it did. I really bet it did.
The DJs, so like they just had like an entourage of DJs that were all under the same bill, and they were just rotating every like 30 minutes, and the vibes were consistent. But they also had like strippers there and stuff, and I would say more exotic dancers because it was like they weren't taking anything off. It was already kind of off, but their like routines and shit were really good. So that was fun. And like, pretty much everyone was there except you guys. Even the Pioneers gang made an appearance.
Not James, though.
No, he wasn't allowed in.
He would have been shot dead. I don't know.
I would have made it there if I heard he was there just so I could beat him.
We should have lied.
Lied about what?
James showing up.
Oh, yeah. I'm really glad he didn't, though.
There would have been multiple casualties.
People would have been rolling Molly through his gauges.
Please.
But yeah, no, it was a nice little fun, drug-free night. No illegal substances consumed on my end, so that was nice. It's nice to go to a rave and just have a good time and enjoy the company of others.
Yeah, but speaking of legal substances, who drank poppers?
Yeah, we'll talk about that over on the Patreon. No, it's been a great week. I haven't seen either of you since the last time we recorded. I hope this doesn't become the vibe of this podcast. Catching up with my friends after not hanging out with them for a week.
You're the one who said you needed a break.
I didn't say that. You implied that.
Yeah, I do not recall that.
I messaged you, I think, at one point. I was like, how was your 48-hour vacation from us? Or something.
Yeah, in fact, I have this fucking screen capped because you both were pissing me the fuck off on Tuesday. Holy shit, I was about to throw my phone through a wall.
What did I do?
You suck. I get a text at 12:51 p.m. on Tuesday. Nate, I miss you. I said, it's been 2 days since I spent 3 days in a row with you. Amelia, hope you're enjoying your vacation from us. Me. The only vacation I'm on is a fucking guilt trip, apparently.
I was genuine with saying that, by the way.
Yeah, and then your next text, I was being genuine, oh my god, crying. And I said, how is sub 48 hours of vacation? It's called Tuesday. I work an office job. And then you sent the picture of Shane Gillis posted up on the subway. My blood was boiling. I was so fucking mad at specifically you. Yeah, you suck.
That's fair. That's fair.
Speaking of Shane Gillis, I was thinking about tires on my entire way over here.
I've been thinking about tires a lot recently.
I
Yeah.
want to watch it again.
I will watch it again.
It takes an hour and 10 minutes to watch it all, so might as well.
I think it's my new when I don't know what to watch, what do I watch
It's-
thing instead of Smiling Friends.
It's a comfort show.
Yeah.
Smiling Friends is a anxiety show.
I love the one with like Satan's daughter, that one episode.
That is good, yeah.
Her design is just perfect. I think that's what she would actually look like.
I think it's like near the peak of Charlie's character.
Charlie is my favorite character on that show. I don't know if that's like a hot take or something.
I think a lot of people agree with you, but I like Glep.
I mean, of course, but
Glep is such a... I just want to...
the Glep episode of Mr. Frog, where he takes over the Mr. Frog
Yeah.
show, is the best episode of that show, in my opinion.
Isn't Rick and Morty still coming out with episodes?
Who cares?
And they have like a different voice cast now.
Yeah.
And there's also a Rick and Morty the anime that is coming out on Adult Swim.
Oh, yeah, I saw.
I saw that.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know who's still watching that.
Jason.
That show
That stays on the public.
that fell off after season 3. In fact, season 3 was a downgrade. I don't know who the hell is still watching Rick and
It
Morty.
fell off after they made dab rigs that were specifically Rick and Morty themed. That's when that was the beginning of the end. The minute they do that for Smiling Friends, it's over.
It's already
They've
happening.
been
We
doing
talked
it.
about this last week on the pod. It's there.
I haven't seen one in person yet.
You don't go to smoke shops.
Yeah, I do.
You go to dispensaries.
I go to smoke shops. Like, I walk around into them because I like to look at, like, whatever, like, Zippo lighters and
Just
stuff.
walk
they have.
down St. Mark's Place, and I promise
Oh,
you'll
yeah.
find them. They're everywhere. They're taking over. Smiling Friends for life.
Imagine if they had an iCarly bong. Would you get it?
Yeah.
With Gibby?
Is
A bong with Gibby's face would be sick.
Only if it also has Guppy.
Okay, yeah.
What about a Zoe 101 bong?
I
As
think
long
I'd
as Zoe
pass.
isn't on it.
Actually, that's a valid point.
When you take the bowl out of the chamber and you're clearing it, it plays the theme song.
Ooh.
Do I look good today? Yeah. Nickelodeon. What a great production company. I bet you there were no problems behind the scenes at all.
All I know is I wanted to be slimed just once.
Oh. It could have happened. You could have gone to the Nickelodeon Studios Resort in Orlando.
You could have gone to Brat Rave.
Yeah, oh yeah, we all got slimed. They were dropping giant buckets of slime from the ceiling at Brat Rave.
I bet.
Yeah, it was stinky.
It wasn't the poppers?
No, I'm gonna drink them all.
That's insane. I just want to know what they tasted like.
Text her and ask. But anyway, what was the name of the really cool place that you went to instead of the club with all the girls and gays?
Just went to a little neighborhood bar.
Called Bar
Applebee's.
Cornelia. No.
Bar Cornelia.
Bar Cornelia. So this is the next segue the bit that we're doing. Because y'all like to bash Pioneers so much, I have a series of 6 1-star Yelp reviews. Because you know me, I'm a big Yelp boy.
Oh my
I have never once ever written a Yelp review that I regret. So we're gonna read a bunch. We are gonna read a bunch of 1-star Yelp reviews, and we're gonna guess: is it Pioneers or is it Bar Cornelia? Are you ready?
Yeah.
Alrighty, up first. These are kind of long. I mean, I feel like if you're going to take the time to write a 1-star review, they are going to be like, a journey, a story, so to speak.
Uh-huh.
So bear with me here. But here we go. Came here with a group of friends to celebrate a friend's birthday, and we were all immediately met with stares from the bartender. The bartender ID'd all of us and then aggressively made sure that we weren't giving our drinks to minors, even though we're all over 25. One of my friends forgot her ID, so she decided to just hang out and not drink, but the bartender continued to watch us on outside cameras to police our drinking. The bartender even made one of my friends take a shot in front of her to prove that she wouldn't give the drink to our friend that forgot her ID. Despite the bar being empty, the bartender was on a mission to harass us, most of us being queer and black. Eventually, she recruited her male friend to continue to interrogate us outside, even though we were simply paying customers enjoying our drinks. One of my friends, who's black, responded to the interrogation reasonably, explaining that we were all paying customers, we all paid our tabs, and that everyone drinking was over 21. The bartender then accused her of yelling at her and proceeded to call the cops on us. If you're anti-black and love licking boots, just say it. Boo, your bar was empty. I wish none of my friends had tipped you or given you their business to begin with. We'll never be back. Get well soon. So was that Pioneers or Bar Cornelia?
So I was thinking for a while that no black people go to Pioneers.
That is true. I think I'm the second person of color I've seen there.
Yeah. But because of that, this makes it really difficult because I don't know how racist those bartenders are, but I know how racist our friends are. Friend.
Jeez Louise.
Which friend? Can you just mime it to me?
Not even a friend. It's just James.
How the hell is someone
He's not a
named
friend.
James? There's just one of them. It's James.
The singular, yeah. Okay, well, James might have been the one policing them outside.
He probably just came up to this like, don't ever fucking expect handouts in life. He meets you.
Literally what he said to you upon meeting you.
Literally, he was like, how old are you? And I was like, old enough to drink? And he's like, don't ever fucking expect handouts in life while he's sipping his twisted tea on draft.
That he got for free.
Yeah.
I had a twisted tea the other day, and I was thinking about the gauges the entire time, and I was like, this is not good. And it was like a tall boy. Like, it was a can, and it still wasn't good. I don't think twisted teas are good.
Only thing they're good for is throwing them at people. And I
Yeah.
know who to throw them at.
What's the other one? Anyways, I think this is Bar Cornelia.
Amy, any prediction?
I've had good experiences there, but I can assume it's probably Bar Cornelia.
It is Bar Cornelia. Good job. You guys win the first round.
Yeah, I just know that the bartenders at Pioneers are not sober enough to realize any of this.
Is this going to have to be the Patreon? I feel like
No, listen, the bartenders at Pioneers are gonna be like, they're so fucked up, they're like, I don't see color.
Yeah. That's the first thing they say to them, too.
All right, this is another good one. Came with a large group on a Saturday night, and the place was nearly empty. Being mostly Asian and young-looking, the bartender, parentheses white woman, refused to serve our group more than 2 rounds of shots. Although none of our group members were drunk or acting drunk, the bartender still refused to serve us, even after speaking reasonably with her. If you're young-looking or Asian, I don't recommend coming to this bar.
I pray this is Pioneers, that'd be so funny.
I kind of think it's Pioneers.
Ding, ding, ding. You're both correct. This was also Pioneers.
Yeah.
This one's going to be great. The bartenders were negligent.
That could be both places.
And had unwarranted negative attitudes. There was a short male bartender flirting with a woman whose boyfriend was right there. The whole time I'm waiting to order a drink, didn't acknowledge me at all. So a woman takes my order and I finally get my drink with the most offensive tasting alcohol I've ever tasted. Most likely the cheapest alcohol present. Okay. So I order another without any alcohol. So whatever, not a big deal. After a while of sitting there being ignored, I asked for my check. The short man comes back with the wrong tab. There's typos all over here. This is not well written.
I think he had a lot of drinks right in that one.
And it's cheaper than what my order was originally. After trying multiple times to get his attention to solve my issue, I finally was able to tell him. Most people wouldn't. Clearly, I shouldn't have. He and the other bartender, a tall man, give each other a sly look. Hey, more money for us, which I found offensive. So he goes to fix it, proceeds to come back and ask me for my card again so I can pay extra for his mistake, of course. And I'm hesitant because I don't want to get wrongfully charged. Spoiler alert, I was. So not only was I treated poorly and charged extra, somehow 3 transactions, but afterward I signed it and set it down. I was so tempted not to tip, but then felt guilty. I added $2 for the tip, and the short man had the audacity to check my tip in front of me immediately after. Incompetent staff, bad drinks, bad vibes. Unfortunately, cool concept for a bar, but poorly staffed.
That's gotta be Pioneers.
It's Pioneers, yeah.
That's sweet.
Yeah.
That is Pioneers.
Which one's the short one?
I know the woman with her boyfriend.
They're still there.
Yep.
They don't go home. They help
single
close
day.
every night.
They are there every single day.
Let's see. We are now on round 4. So far, you guys are 3 for 3, so this is good. Hopefully, one of these will give you a bit of a monkey wrench. Okay. This is my second time here, and the second time the bartenders just looked at me and my friend waiting to order, and then went back to their obviously very important conversation. This last time, though, was special. They ignored us for a minute, then decided to play rock, paper, scissors to decide who would do their job next. Truly insane and horrible service. I've worked in the industry for 6 years, and this is by far the laziest staff I've ever come across. Drinks are cheap, though! Exclamation point, smiley face.
Pioneers.
No, it's not Pioneers. Their drinks are not cheap in the slightest.
Like, Cornelia has decent, good prices. I can't get mad at them.
Oh, I can be pissed at them because,
But Cornelia doesn't have
they're
stupid
apparently
shit on
better
draft.
than Brat Rave.
Yeah, I can't believe that this Bar Cornelia place is better than Brat Rave.
I swear to God, it's just... I like sitting on a
just what?
patio.
Yeah?
Well, guess what?
Did
Brooklyn-
the Brat Rave have a patio?
Yes, a great patio. I don't know if you've been to Brooklyn Mirage, but they have an entire outdoor
It wasn't the Mirage, it was the Monarch.
Monarch. Sorry, my bad. Either way, I was gonna die if I was there alone. So
And you weren't.
yeah, I know. Thankfully, I had the girlies to keep me safe.
Oh my God.
You heard about the serial killer at Brooklyn Mirage, yeah?
Yes, of course. That's why I've been wanting to go. But every time I put something in the chat, I'm like, we should go to this. You guys are like, no.
Yeah, no.
Because you don't pick good events.
Because you don't fucking show up.
That's who.
Because I don't what? What was the first thing you said?
You don't pick good events.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'll never send out an invite again.
We're
Okay,
gonna get
good.
one.
Thank you.
We're gonna get one this afternoon.
We're getting one at 3 p.m. today. They have an awesome courtyard at Brooklyn Monarch. They have an AstroTurf with a bunch of picnic tables, another bar outside, and it's huge. And it's 420 friendly. So you missed out. It was great. It was fun.
I believe you.
Uh-huh.
I believe you.
Yeah, you could have just, gone nonverbal out there. It would have been fine.
Okay.
Anyway, final guesses on that last one.
I want to say that's Pioneers. Because their rail drinks are cheap.
No, they're not. You were charged $50 for 4 shots of a rail.
He was fucked up. I can only assume that was user error.
This was Pioneers.
Fuck you!
Every time I paid full price there, it has not been cheap.
Yeah, because they're probably like fluffing your bill somehow.
All right, this is the last one. Great for a casual night of drinking. The overall atmosphere is chill and laid back. Came here with my boyfriend as we were looking for a casual spot to hang out. The wine was decent, nothing special. My boyfriend and I played several rounds of Uno while seated at the bar. The cards were sticky, not surprised. The music selection was pretty good. They played a few 90s throwbacks along with some other classics. Pretty chill night for a Friday.
That's Pioneers.
Cornelia.
Alden's right. That was Cornelia. So you both got 5 right and 1 wrong. So that's pretty good. I'm surprised you guys could differentiate the two, especially you, Amy. Because it sounds like you found your own little slice of heaven, this Bar Cornelia place in Bushwick.
It's a fine bar.
Yeah, so fine. So much better than spending time with 9 beloved friends.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. The guilt tripping's over. Now we're even.
I don't guilt trip you.
You did on Tuesday. I just read the receipts from that.
I genuinely wasn't guilt tripping you. I genuinely saying I hope you're having a good vacation because I know.
How is that a vacation?
I know it's a vacation every minute that Alden doesn't text you. I miss you. I love you. Can you rub my back?
I have never once texted either of you these things.
Pull up the fucking receipts.
Yeah, you have. In the past 2 weeks.
You literally texted Mikey and you were like, do you want to crack your longboard over my back?
Okay, that was more I just wanted him to fight me.
Oh, thanks. The fucking can it pick up the litter box?
I hope so.
Yeah, I hear everything in this entire room, including outside. That microphone is really interesting. Also, did it fall like lower?
No.
Oh, okay. Okay, we're in a good spot. Sweet. Yeah. So thank you everyone for listening along. And I don't know. This is starting to feel like a Patreon episode. I don't want to get anyone in Pioneers in trouble.
I do, James.
Yeah. Honestly, I think the entire like atmosphere and maybe even the staff like attitude would improve if he was banned.
I'm gonna be so honest. I'm gonna be so honest. I work in a shitty bar, okay?
In the same neighborhood.
Literally, yeah. I work in a shitty bar in the same neighborhood. I'm one of the worst bartenders in probably New York, and honestly the Midwest too. And anyway, anytime someone's like asking me about bar recommendations, I'm like, I know where the fuck you shouldn't go.
I have said this too, yeah.
I've like explained in detail how much I hate Pioneers. I was like, you think going into a bar where they're all so shit-faced that they're pouring you shots and spilling half the bottle while doing it is a good thing, but they're still somehow gonna charge you $30 for it.
Some poor tourist from North Carolina is just like, hey, I need a recommendation. We're going to go out after this. And you're like, okay, here's a 15-minute trauma dump on why you shouldn't visit Pioneers.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
I would visit that place.
No, like I've had 5 people after I told them how much I hate it and explained the whole Twisted Tea thing and James and everything. They're like, oh, I went. And I was like, how was it? They're like, dude. And I was like, yeah, I know how to paint a picture or two with my words.
I mean, it just is like simply that place is like a college town, like mega bar.
That's like what...
But it's not by any of the schools.
This is what Chili's should be.
No, Chili's is better than this in every conceivable way.
Wait. Sorry. The Dave & Buster's bar.
Again, better in every conceivable way.
I've had some really bad service at Dave & Buster's bars.
Exactly.
Worse than Pioneer's service.
No
That's
way.
impossible. My $15 beer tower is unmatched. I'm
that
sorry.
fixed everything.
I had a $12 fucking 20-ounce just regular beer in Ohio at a Dave & Buster's.
Oh, that was your first mistake.
Yeah.
Well, part of Ohio.
Polaris, the Dave & Buster's on Polaris, shout out. Bar staff sucked. In Columbus. Annexed into Columbus. It's all the way up by where I live, but, you know, gotta have that mall in Columbus. It's the farthest north the bus route goes in the city. Just because...
There's buses?
The worst buses ever. They're the COTA buses, the Columbus, Ohio Transit Authority. dog shit. It's the worst public transit in the entire country based off the size of the city.
In Richmond, it's called the GRTC.
Do we know why?
I don't know what the TC is.
It's
but
great,
Greater
see?
Richmond Transportation and then I think the fare is still free for everyone though. Like they got funded again, so people don't have to pay a fare.
Well, they got funded again because they put no more money into infrastructure. All they did was put a few more like signs up for bus stops.
They did a few more signs, and they also put in all the money they could into pushing for that fucking casino a second time after being vetoed.
Yep. It's gonna get vetoed.
They're gonna do it four more times.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts? Should they have a casino?
In Richmond? Why the fuck? Who can afford? Everyone does the crack there. No one's gonna be able to. Like, you're gonna just do the penny slots.
No, because you're gonna have the Ribeiro types going and spending thousands a night just to flex.
He needs to stop flexing those ankles. Please put some socks on.
It's like
He wears loafers.
the inseam of his pants is like 2 to 3 inches, just too short.
I just want to shout him out. He's the one who made Bad Day to Be a Mimosa the funniest thing for me. Every time I'm on a bender, I always post. I'm like, Bad Day to Be a Mimosa, or whatever drink I'm having.
Bad day to be a Bloody Mary goes hard.
It was a bad Bloody Mary. Yeah, worst garnish I've ever had. More than a moldy lime.
More than an entire chicken.
I would eat that.
I'm aware. No, you wouldn't. You would just eat the skin.
I would eat the skin, yeah, you're right. Maybe a
What
bite.
the hell?
Yeah, Alden doesn't let me buy like fried chicken or anything for the apartment because I think one time Alden came home and I like ordered like wings and I was just eating the skin off of it.
I just crushed these wings. Like the meme where it's a Wingstop order and all the breading's eaten and the chicken is still on the bone.
Like, I can't imagine someone talking about Wingstop as much as you do, and you just straight up don't eat the chicken.
I just like the skin, yeah.
I've never been to Wingstop.
I like the...
And I'm never going because of you.
I mean, it's fine. It's Buffalo Wild Wings.
It's better than
hate
Buffalo Wild Wings.
Buffalo Wild Wings.
It's not that much better.
I get them extra crispy, get all flats, lemon pepper.
And then you just eat the fried part. You don't even touch the actual chicken.
Yeah.
You do realize you can just order chicken skins from like so many restaurants.
Yeah, but I
around
like the texture of like the chicken skin.
here. They fry them.
Yeah.
It's the same texture, but you can buy straight up the skin.
No, I don't want to.
So you just want the extra grease?
No, I like eating a little bit of like little bits of the chicken off the skin. Like that's it.
Best part of the chicken.
Okay, Thanksgiving.
Oh boy. It's giving thanks.
Anyway, for Thanksgiving, what's your favorite meal?
I hate turkey.
Like, what's your
The
favorite thing
best
on the
menu
spread?
item at a Thanksgiving feast is what you're asking.
Yes, that's what I'm
Okay.
asking you.
Lasagna.
What the fuck?
Okay, Garfield.
Lasagna. Oh. Can you cut that out?
No.
Cut what out? Your little. No, that's staying in.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, what's yours?
You see, it really depends, but I think green bean casserole is pretty high up there for me.
Really? I don't like green bean casserole.
You don't like good foods.
I think I like that one because it's one of those things that I simply don't have any other time of year. But otherwise, like, mashed potatoes are really fucking good.
I like the canned
I
cranberry
miss like
sauce.
home cooked family meals where there was just always some sort of potato in the meal, and mashed potatoes are one of the best ways to prepare a potato.
Lumpy or smooth?
You know, I really don't have a strong preference on texture, believe it or not, but it has to be like there has to be some flavor going on there. I'm talking like melted butter, I'm talking pepper, I'm talking like
Cheese even?
sometimes I'm not the biggest. I think people get a little, especially white people, get a little carried away with adding cheese to things, and it's because of Ronald Reagan. It's because of the
government owned cheese.
the government cheese.
You guys tried government cheese?
Yeah,
I kind of like it.
Of course you do.
it's just Velveeta, except more actual cheese. What's your favorite part of the meal?
So mashed potatoes are good. I don't really like green bean casserole, but I like cranberries a lot.
So cranberry sauce.
Yeah, but like homemade cranberry sauce with like actual cranberries and everything is probably my favorite.
Yeah, that's really cool to pick the worst part of the meal.
It's so integral to the meal.
The
Fuck
turkey
you.
is the worst part of the meal.
Yeah,
first of
I
all.
hate turkey.
Yeah, I mean,
I like the skin, as we know, but that's it.
I literally almost puked.
I'm sorry.
I just can't do turkey. I don't know. Even when someone goes and almost burns down their house deep frying it, it's still disgusting.
It's still dry, usually. Well,
I do like the fact that it makes me sleepy. Like, it feels like you eat NyQuil after, or
yeah.
you drank NyQuil after eating a turkey.
I get irrationally angry when I eat turkeys.
I thought you were about to say aroused. I really thought you were starting.
I thought you were going to say I get a rash. And I was like, you're allergic to turkey.
No, they are.
Yeah, they're allergic to everything.
Yeah.
They should straight up not eat meat. It's the only thing I've ever seen you eat.
I love my protein.
What the hell?
Is it gonna pick up you?
Oh, I definitely heard that. What was that?
It's the automatic feeder that
Yeah.
Alden set up.
Yeah, where I call
remember.
her a stinky slut.
That's great. Good for Patches.
Yeah, it's been giving her too much food, but I haven't fixed it. So it's just been
I think it was not giving her enough when you were away, right? And then you cranked it, you dialed it up, and now it's giving her too much.
Yep.
Yeah,
way too much.
that's fine. Patches deserves it.
I don't know, she woke me up this morning by literally scratching me like this. And then she just looked at me and went, meow. And then I walked outside, like, to see what's going on if something happened. And she just walks to the food and looks at me. Like, fat ass.
She's out of water.
Oh. It was dark. I didn't see that part.
Okay.
Wow. You're such a great cat aunt.
This is why I don't have pets anymore.
Yeah, they keep dying.
I have only had one pet die in my, like... yeah. I miss you, Bronco.
Bye, bronchitis. I like that Oak Island tumbler you got there.
This is the cheapest piece of shit cup I've ever bought.
Well, I like the design.
Yes, I loved the design, but it's literally already peeling.
Yeah, I saw you like rip a peel a remnant off your finger.
You didn't run it through the dishwasher, right?
It was peeling before I did.
It was peeling on the plane.
Yeah, it was peeling when I bought it. It actually wasn't. It was peeling a day later. I don't know if it was the sand on the beach that like fucked it up.
Yeah. So last night, I also had a great night. I was chilling. Most of my Saturday was just relaxing at home, getting some editing done for this podcast on my computer, dictating Amy to like get their shit together a little bit on our social media. I mean,
downward spiral.
yeah, you're really sucking this week. But anyway, after that, I went to my friend's show. Total Wreck, which is Jordan's band, was awesome, and then Reduction Plan, which Colin was playing bass for, was both really good shows. Total Wreck is like just punk rock, little bit of that screamo edge, just very good. Politically charged too. Like they have some interesting takes and opinions, and it was great to hear. They do a lot of really fun stuff with voice modulation, which is cool. And then Reduction Plan, I didn't know that they were like I guess noisy is the way I would describe it, because I was thinking that they were like a hardcore act and it was going to be like a mosh kind of situation. Mm-hmm. But no, it was a lot more like industrial, very groovy. Colin is one of the coolest performance bass players I've ever seen. And they had a drum machine instead of a drum.
Oh.
And it was really kind of like it was cool.
I was dreaming about that last night.
Yeah,
That's weird as hell.
It was sick. And like then like kind of like metal chugging guitars with kind of a groovier, rhythm section with the drum machine and bass. So that was sick. I like that a lot. And then the headliner last night was a touring act from Seattle called Beautiful Freaks. They have one more show in the city while they're on their tour. It's tomorrow at Bar Frida. I don't know. I'd like to go after work. They were really cool. I bought some of their merch. And the nearest thing I could compare them to is whatever like the next wave of like I don't know, metal, but also kind of singer songwritery. I don't know, like it was all over the place. It was very, very unique 5-member band. I don't know. They kind of sounded a lot like acts that are in Bushwick all the time, but they're from Seattle, so like they're kind of like a different taste in that. It's like what the Pixies are to grunge. That's what I think this is. I think we're gonna see like a whole wave of shit that sounded like this, but it sounded really unique.
Most grunge bands are from Seattle.
Yeah. Most. Definitely all back then.
Wow. Yeah. It's because it's so gross.
I mean, yeah, it's
I
raining
like
every day
Seattle
there.
actually a lot.
Yeah, that tracks.
Yeah. I'm sure it'd be great. Great place to eat some chicken skin and hang out in really shitty bars instead of like, having a community or friends. You'd love Seattle. You should move there.
Okay.
ASAP.
Okay.
Rocky.
Are you packed for Seattle yet?
Yeah. I'm gonna pack in the next hour. Just like I did. I packed my entire apartment up in an hour to move here. Are you taking my coconut water? No, please don't spit in it. Please don't spit in it.
I wasn't going to.
Be honest. Were you going to?
No. But it was going to backwash a lot. Okay, anyways.
I was thinking.
Uh-oh.
That's a first.
Okay.
What were you thinking?
I was thinking about Longlegs when we
Okay.
saw it. I've been like sometimes in the morning when I wake up, I try and sing like he did, where he's like, I can't do it. I really can't do it for the pod. But his makeup was something else. It looked so greasy and it looked so soft and powdery at the same time.
Yeah. I heard a theory that the scene where he smashes his face into the table in the interrogation room, his nose comes off pretty quick and he gets like the Michael Jackson nose effect before his head fully caves in. I heard a theory that the reason the makeup looks the way that it does is that it was like the guy had gotten plastic surgery, like botched plastic surgery, to hide identity or something like that over the course of the movie. I don't think the plot was that deep, and it sounds like a really good way to cover up for like budget issues, but it was cool. That movie was a huge success for Neon. I mean, it was produced for $8 million and has made over 70 at the global box office.
That's pretty good.
That's really good. That's their most successful movie ever domestically.
That's a really small budget for how much they ended up making.
Yeah. That movies like that don't really even get made anymore unless they're in like the horror genre like that was.
Yeah. I mean, their advertising was really good. I feel like it was misleading because it really wasn't scary, but I really liked their advertising.
Yeah, it was really good. It didn't accurately describe the movie at all. That's the A24 approach. You hype a movie up, say it's like something, and it's nothing like that thing you say it's like. It's perfect. It's a great way to advertise a horror movie because it got asses in seats.
What's your favorite movie trailer?
Probably Shrek, the first one.
We'll get back to that. What's yours?
My favorite movie trailer. Oh, the movie Sicario has a great movie trailer.
I don't think I've seen that.
I think that was one that like when I was waiting for that movie to come out, I watched that trailer a lot.
Huh. Well, anyways, mine's like Born Identity.
Jesus Christ, it's Jason Bourne. That's a great trailer.
Yeah. It's either that or the first Avengers.
I like the
Because it's so bad.
oh yeah, with like it's like a Chad Kroger song, right?
Yeah, it's
It's like Nickelback.
it's bad.
Yeah. Another trailer that is so bad that it's amazing is the. Oh, it was just on the tip of my tongue. Why can't I think of it now?
Pitch Perfect 3.
Well, the Elvis trailer was great. The whole movie
yeah.
was a trailer,
Yeah.
honestly. Way.
Last night was a movie trailer.
Please.
No, last night bombed at the box office for you, just like every night you've had this week.
Yeah.
It's so sad to see what Amy's become.
Look, I got Wetzel's pretzels last night.
You barely ate them.
Spooky in here. I ain't playing no games.
Well, at least we know where the princess is. But where's the
DreamWorks Pictures invites you to a land of fairy tales.
Hey! Oh, no, dead girl.
This is Amy's favorite movie trailer of all time.
Yeah, it is. That or Nacho Libre, actually.
Same problem. It's just some almost British narrator over some clips. It's not an actual trailer.
You asked me my question, I told you what I
Yeah,
liked.
I know, and I'm shitting on your choice.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Just like chicken skins. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm sorry. What's your favorite condiment?
I think we've already had this conversation on the
Yeah,
pod.
this was like 2 weeks, 3
I
weeks
know,
ago.
and I'm asking again. Okay, fine.
I like mayonnaise
Least
a
favorite
lot.
condiment.
Least favorite condiment. Misplaced mustard is bad, but I do like mustard.
What is misplaced mustard?
You put mustard on something that it doesn't belong on.
Oh, okay. I thought that was like a specific thing.
Okay.
Could you imagine? It's like a liquid death water. Like it's like all like fucking like death metal looking, but it's misplaced mustard. It's in like a black bottle, but it's just regular fucking Heinz yellow mustard.
Yeah, it's just Heinz. I was
Yeah.
about to say.
There's nothing fancy about it.
Probably garlic aioli.
Not truffle aioli?
That's just as bad.
Truffle aioli's worse.
I love both those things.
Yeah,
as
we know.
As we
We
know. Mine is probably ketchup.
Your least favorite condiment is ketchup.
Yes.
Okay. Why?
I think ketchup is a really sweet and overpowering flavor for a lot of
You're
things.
getting the wrong ketchup.
Okay. I do like Indian ketchup, like the Maggi brand ketchup. That's really good. It's spicy.
Yeah, spicy ketchups are really good. I can't remember the brand, but it is a mainstream brand that's not sweet. Like they just add a little bit of sugar to bring it up to like just
Yeah.
base. That one's decent.
I just like going for creamy and like way more savory condiments.
That's fair. That's fair.
Savory, you mean aromatic to the point of like fumigating an entire restaurant?
Yes. I like very pungent flavors.
Air put me on to those Canadian
All
ketchup
dressed?
chips.
All dressed,
Yeah, and the
or-
all dressed ones are good too. But those chips are so good.
Yeah.
I don't know why we don't sell them in the city.
You can get them at like some stores.
I
though.
think that weird snack
Yeah, that place has
yeah,
them.
the exotic snacks place. Yeah,
31st.
there's one on 36th and there's one on 31st and Steinway.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, those are awesome. But New York needs to step up its chip game. Like, seriously, we have bad Frito-Lay presentation here. It's always overpriced.
And what we
I
get
love
Hal's
Flaming
or
Hot
whatever?
Cheetos so much. A bag of them is $6.89 here.
Don't even ask me what the GoPuff price is. Alden won't let me ever get them on GoPuff.
Yeah, it's probably like $8.
Yeah.
They're never on sale.
Yeah, no. No, Frito-Lay just like doesn't like New York, I guess. They hate us. And
they
yeah,
hate
we've
us.
got Hal's. Those are kind of shit.
They're horrible.
They're good in
Wise-
that one sandwich from
No.
Compton's.
Wise is shit.
Yeah. But at least Wise is normally cheap.
Wise is usually pretty affordable.
Normally.
Yeah, I mean, like, you know, you can get a bag of chips for like $3, like a full size.
Yeah.
That's not that bad, I guess, but
Food Bazaar's got a good selection of chips, but they are always overpriced unless you get a buy one get one.
Like, dude, I just like to have a light snack. Throw a little bowl of those there while I'm editing. Like, we live in a chipless state, and this is fucked.
Gonna start making kale chips, I swear to God.
Kale
That'd be
chips are
nice.
so good.
These plantain chips that you have are great too. I should really pick some of those up when I'm in the way. Yeah, that would be the perfect thing to have. And there's no added dyes, right? Okay.
It's literally just...
You gotta cut that in for your mom. You gotta like add some reverb to that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is just the plantains.
If my mom makes it
and
this
salt.
far into the episode, I'm gonna be surprised. The 25 minutes we did about bar reviews is gonna probably be like, what am I doing? I'm excited. I'm seeing them in a couple weeks.
Happy birthday.
Thanks.
Tell her I said hi.
Yeah, we gotta figure out what we're doing for the pod because I've got some trips coming up soon.
I thought you said you were gonna take it on the road.
I could do that. Yeah.
And then Alden and I could record videos of us rating shitty bars that are not Pioneers or Bar Cornelia.
Nate's out of town. Time to go to a new bar.
Hey guys, back to you from this random place. We are trying a gin and tonic, and then it cuts to both of us blackout on the sidewalk, puking into a shared beer bottle like we did at Sam and Caleb's, and dumping it every time it fills up.
Oh boy.
I feel bad for the building on the other side of that fence.
You mean your old building?
No, that was down the street.
I don't. I fucking hated living in Morningside Heights.
Yeah.
It sucked. Genuinely the worst place I've lived in.
No.
No. That ain't true.
That is.
You
you're
lived
right.
in Florida.
Sebring, Florida.
Yeah. Sebring is so bad. So bad. I got tips. Like, I've got sympathy tips before. I've received that from people, and they're like, oh, you lived in Florida, what part? And I say Sebring. If the light leaves their eyes and they actually recognize where Sebring is, they're like, here's a 10.
Yeah, all these people from West Palm Beach are up here for some reason, and then they're like,
They're like,
Sebring?
they're like, this person's been spun the block or two.
Speaking of Palm Beach, I keep getting Spaniard to post pictures of his feet on his Instagram story. And I don't know how I've been successful at doing so.
You're responsible for that?
Yeah.
Ugh.
I mean, he is just like straight up the coolest person I know.
Easily.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad he's posting more regularly. So I guess thank you for encouraging him to post.
I don't
just
know
wish
what
it
I
wasn't
did.
pictures of his feet.
Yeah, I don't know what I did.
I hope he realizes you're joking. Like you're not fetishizing his feet.
Yeah, I have no idea. But even, I think it was yesterday, I just like replied with the hard eyes to his story, and it's just like his toes are like barely in a shot.
What an awesome dude. Definitely best roommate I've ever had.
I revisit that banana down the garbage disposal video frequently.
I'm just thinking about how he probably didn't have a whole thing of tech decks.
Yeah.
No.
What is your like standard for what crosses the threshold from good roommate to bad? Because mine would be tech decks.
I have some news.
Yeah. You got a fingerboard?
Not for the last decade of my life.
Okay.
Okay, what's your news?
That was it.
Okay.
You're expecting?
Oh my
Honestly,
god.
maybe.
Are you still bloated?
I'm not bloated, but I definitely have an extra 15 pounds.
You got one in the chamber. You're all charged up.
You got 4 in the chamber, baby.
4 in the chamber. All I had was like an entire medium pizza from Papa John's plus Taco Bell combo box.
What combo did you get?
The Lux one.
Oh, okay.
Well, no, I got the new...
The box combos have fallen off. I was trying to order through the app yesterday.
Yeah, they removed the good ones.
Both of the good ones are gone.
Yep.
You've got the build your own veggies craving box, which is still around for a good price, but like
But
I'm
they
not
removed the
getting the
potatoes.
veggie menu.
Mm-hmm.
They removed the potatoes from the veggie menu. It's all black bean now,
Oh,
which is disgusting.
fucking Brapwatch.
I just can't imagine you're in a situation where like you're a gigantic company
Yeah.
that has other restaurants
Yeah.
that always serve potatoes.
Yeah.
And for whatever reason, your most popular restaurant has a hard time sourcing potatoes.
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense. The nacho fries are back, but they can't have the potatoes for the spicy thing?
The KFC Taco Bell combos, the KFCs will have potatoes, but the Taco Bells will not. The KFC will have fries, but the Taco Bell will not. There's one in Brooklyn.
Is it a KFC and a Taco Bell?
Yeah.
I want to go.
I don't remember where, though, so good luck finding it.
I think there's one in Flushing, too.
We can go there.
You know, there's like the little pentagram that all the Taco Bells in Bushwick make.
Yeah.
We should do a pilgrimage for it.
Why?
Okay.
I think it'd be fun.
A Taco Bell crawl?
Just gonna get
Where
a
are we
cheesy roll up
shitting?
at all of them.
Where is the shitting happening?
In the middle.
Joe's apartment.
Between location 3 and 4, I will shit my pants.
Y'all got weak stomachs.
No, I don't. I just, once there's one in the chamber, it's got to go.
You got a weak stomach. Please stop eating things you're allergic to.
No. Anyway, my dad texted me this morning. And
Thank God. What's Matthew up to?
Well, he texted me, he's like, I need to call you. And it was at 7 a.m, so I was like, hello?
He's cutting you off.
No, he's like,
That would be really smart for him.
yeah. So he was like, do you think if I bought you a ticket to like come to Richmond, you could come for a few days? And I was like, for why? And he's like, your mom really misses you. And I was like, oh, I need to think about it, Queen. And he's like, but I'd be buying the tickets. And I was like, I need to think about it, Queen.
I think you might have to do so you can continue buying $30 rave tickets and not going.
I need to get a second job. That's what I need to do. I've got a little too much free time.
I like that we're starting a podcast
A little too
because
much free
every
time.
time
You make plans and then bail.
Anyway, go on.
Yeah, you just rot at a shitty bar in Bushwick for fucking 8 hours.
Like, I can at least respect Pioneers.
Wait, what? Since when? We just did 25 minutes on how much that place sucks.
Yeah, but I can respect hanging out there if you get free drinks and everything, rather than skipping out on a rave you paid for.
Yes, and then buying drinks
And then
somewhere
buying
else.
drinks.
Yeah.
At a bar that's rated just as bad.
I don't know what to tell you.
I went to a cool pirate-themed punk bar called Anchored Inn. I don't know if you guys have been there, but that
Oh.
No, but that sounds sick.
it
That's
was
on my
really
list.
cool. Yeah, it was right by Brooklyn Monarch, and it was cool. Drinks weren't that bad. It was pretty cheap. I bought 2 drafts and then a round of shots, and it was like $40-something.
Oh, hell yeah.
$48
It's not bad.
before tip. And then there was another cool bar. Oh, the place the show was at last night. That is Alphaville.
Yeah.
Very cheap. I had 2 drafts and then a beer and a shot combo. And I bought someone else a draft or 2, I think. Bought Colin one, I think. And so at 5 drinks, it was $27.
Shout out to, I think it's called the Little Brown Jug in 4 Oaks, North Carolina, for carrying Sour Monkey.
Danger, danger. I almost gave myself alcohol poisoning with sour monkeys on my birthday.
Look, that picture
They're
went down
so
smooth.
good.
They're on sale on GoPuff.
Oh, can we place an order?
No,
Please.
no.
Please.
Can you pay rent?
I paid my rent.
Oh, yay.
Did you?
No.
Okay.
My dad did.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe earn rent first before go puffing.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
But what I was saying before is I like that we're doing this podcast because when people say things like, I should really get a second job, and we're at episode 7, and then when it's episode 118 and you still don't have a second job, people are in the comments, once we have a following, are going to just flame you way harder than I possibly can.
Yeah,
So
no, I know.
that's going to be great.
God knew I'd be too powerful if I had a livable wage.
Yeah, I worked a lot this week.
Is that any different from any other week?
I mean, in terms of the amount of freelancing I did on top of my job, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I had 2 8+ hour editing days. I I edited 26 hours for a client.
Damn.
Yeah, on top of a 40-hour work week. And I still made it to Brat Rave and supported some of my coworkers at a cool concert last night.
Could never.
No, not built for it.
No.
Nate, however, built for it tough.
That's damn straight. I kind of want that tattoo again. I know it's like going through waves, but
I have it.
let's go.
Yeah, I can pay for it right now if you want.
Sweet. We'll do it this afternoon.
All right.
No one's covering Amy's shift.
That's fine.
I'm getting a tattoo on Monday.
That's a really responsible decision.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad you're
Yeah.
getting a new tattoo. And you're not on like a downward spiral in any capacity at all. And,
And you're able to pay your own rent.
making the people closest to you suffer because of your actions. Anything to say?
No.
Oh, cool.
But I am getting Drake lyrics.
That is so trashy.
I know.
Why are you doing this post his career downfall after Kendrick Lamar has the #1 song in the country outing him as a pedophile? That would be like me getting Roman Polanski quotes on my inner thigh. That is the same thing.
But you would.
No, I fucking wouldn't.
Would you not?
What's a good Roman Polanski quote? I didn't know she was 14. I'm not getting that tatted on my fucking thigh.
Anyway, I'm getting the lyrics passionate from miles away, passive with the things you say, but like under my boob. I think that'd be funny.
I thought you were getting a tramp stamp.
Well, I was considering that as a tramp stamp instead, but then I was like, I like it where nobody can ever see it.
I'm so fucking confused. You're spending money on a tattoo that no one can see?
Yeah, I just wanted it.
I don't get it.
Losers can see it.
So, yeah, this has been pretty disappointing. Not the episode. This is a pretty good one. Just Amy's life.
I'm on the verge of tears. Please.
Good.
Please.
I told everyone I was going to try to make you cry on the podcast.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm hyping the show up by bullying you. It needs to be done. Ooh, that's the best ASMR on the show yet. Sorry if you're listening to this and trying to hold in a piss while riding the train. I'm sure that is not pleasant.
Oh, it's even got the fizz at the end.
Yum.
Wow, you got more head on that LaCroix than most boars at Pioneers.
They're truly or not truly. It's White Claw on draft, right?
No, it's Truly.
It's truly.
All right. Well, that truly would have you beat.
I don't think White Claw does drafts.
Thank God.
Yeah, that's for the best, really.
Yeah, that would be a problem if they did. If White Claw sold kegs.
Oh, it'd be over.
Oh my God.
Yeah, we would always have one here.
I would be I wouldn't be dehydrated, is all I'm gonna say.
I think
That would dry you out so fast.
if we had
No.
access to a White Claw keg, it would be another round.
Yeah. If it was the ruby grapefruit one,
Yeah.
it's game over.
Unfortunately, no, it's going to be watermelon.
Filling up a tumbler like that.
Yeah, and just going to work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, speaking of work, the flies are killing me. I can't do it. I saw a horsefly literally the size of my thumb.
Damn.
Yeah, I don't know what they're eating because I've been like bleaching everything all the time. I don't know where
I can smell bleach, like still remnants of it all there. I started cleaning yesterday because I was so horrified, and it made it worse somehow.
I literally flood our bar with bleach.
Who is wiping their ass with our bar? Like, I don't understand.
I love how the even bar is smelling like me that summer I got scabies.
Oh my god. Did we talk about scabies on the last pod?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it was last week's Patreon.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Wait, no, that was the public episode because we were talking about how we lost our religion and yours was Lucario and mine was scabies and then Alden never had any, I guess. Unless you have a how you lost faith story you want to tell
No,
on
I
this
don't have a
episode.
story for that. Like, I don't have a jarring event.
I'm sorry, Pokemon was very monumental to me, much like getting the call from the president was from JD Vance. For JD Vance.
You mean the guy you went on a date with?
I didn't go on a date with JD Vance, but I went on a date with someone with very much the same somewhat appearance. Maybe not. Aura.
The eye bags were the
Did you
only
hear
difference.
that? Did you hear that shit where he was like, despite being a woman of color, she is my wife. Like, that was a wild quote. This guy is so uncharismatic.
Did you
it's
see that
crazy.
they unsaturated a picture of his wife and kid?
Yeah.
They literally whitewashed like his entire family.
Wah, wah.
Yeah.
I don't understand how he's married.
Oh, I do.
Ohio.
Yeah. That's like I mean, that is an Ohio couple.
I was pet sitting Stanley. Sorry, Carter.
Yeah, Flat Stanley.
Yeah, I was barely pet sitting him this week.
Wait, you just neglected a cat all the way up in the heights?
I didn't neglect him. There was like one.
You went there once?
No, there were 2 days I couldn't go, and I let Maya know. I was like, hey, I didn't go today, or I can't go today, and they're like, okay, that's fine. And they have the cat has an automatic feeder.
Yeah, everything
water,
he does is
automatic
automated.
litter box.
Why? It's a cat. How long are they gone for?
They're back. They were back yesterday. I went to go check on them before they came back. Just be like, you still alive? You doing well?
Yeah, but how long was their trip?
They asked me, yeah, for.
It's a cat. It's fine.
I don't know. Like when I came by, Carter was like kind of sad. Like he was definitely sad. And then he tried to bite me, jumped up and crawled up my leg, bit me, and then I was like, all right, you're good. You're good to go. Like your parent is coming home soon.
Okay. Well, we're going to get political over on the Patreon. I'm probably going to get canceled. Please check us out if you want. I have things to say about Kamala Harris. Check us out over on patreon.com/Brapwatch. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll be back very soon.
But your flag gal won't get you into heaven anymore. They're already overcrowded from your dirty little war. Now Jesus don't like killing, no matter what the reason's for. And your flag gal won't get you into heaven anymore.